Check, check, check. Radio check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, welcome back to another stream. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is well. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine people in the chat. And we'll talk a little bit about today's flight, and then we'll get it underway. So without further ado, Adam, Mr. Adam in the house. Adam, welcome on board. Lagana, hi, Skymaster. He says, welcome on board. Demetris, I think I'm saying it right. Hello, welcome on board. All right, we'll probably get some more people in as you know, we get the flight underway for today. So as you guys can see, we're in the Aero Mexico livery. I don't think I've flown Aero Mexico on the sim, but I've seen this livery in real life. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I just you know, we were talking about it yesterday in yesterday's stream, so I thought, you know what, let's do another flight. In the 737 MAX, we're back in Microsoft 2024, and we're going to be doing a real world flight operation under the Aero Mexico banner here, the carrier. We are doing a real world flight operating service from Houston over to Mexico City. So it is a real world flight. If you want the particulars, go to Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware. It'll give you the particulars for the route and the type of aircraft that fly the route. Anyways, for today, airtime 1 hour and 53 minutes, gate to gate or block time 2 hours and 21 minutes. We are going to be covering a distance of 769 nautical miles at a cruise altitude of flight level 380 or 38,000 feet. Skymaster, is this the 737-800 variant? No. This is the 737 MAX, and we're going to be flying it from the right side today. So we'll give you a perspective. That's why all the chat box and everything is on the right. Actually, let me go ahead and put my face cam on. Here I am, guys, on the other side of the screen here. But anyway, here we are. Yeah, it might look a little off, but we're going to operate it from this side for today. Dimitri says, I'm about to land in my sim at Kadal. Nice. All right, guys. So that's the plan for today. We are on Vatsim. If you guys want to join Vatsim, please, you know, we get a little conga line going. We are on real time here, real weather. And yeah, it should be fun. We're going to try to get 20 likes for today's video. Let's do everything 20, 20, 20. You know, we'll try to end it at 1,120 subs. So that's 7 more subs to get the 20 or 1120. Let's get 20 likes on the video. Skymaster, that's confusing. I thought it was the 737-800 was the MAX. No, it's the, well, yeah, it might be. No, now you're confusing me now, Adam. Now you're confusing me. It's the MAX. It's the MAX. It's an 800 series, but a MAX series. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, if you want to look at it as it being a 730, sure, we can call it a 737-800 MAX. Yes. Yes. Holy smokes. Adam, thank you for confusing me right off the bat here. But anyway, guys, so we're going to get it started. And I got another bit of good news. I ordered the WinWing FMC yesterday. I ordered it yesterday, you know, for the Boeing aircraft. Now, it's a little different for the 737 MAX. This FMC is more for the 800, 700 series. But anyway, it arrived. I ordered it yesterday morning, and it's sitting here on my desk. Not even, well, maybe a little over 24 hours. So big shout out to WinWing. Hopefully it'll work. I did test it before I started the stream, and yeah, let's see if it'll work. It'll be a little different for the I don't know, like it'll be different for me rather than using the mouse. I can use the actual keyboard here. Adam, what are you saying here? Got to keep you alert. Yeah, right on, guys. Adam, thank you. Once I come to England, I'm going to buy you a mega pint. All right. Just remember. All right. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road, shall we, guys? We're sitting here at the gate in Houston. I tried to get the real gate. I think this is the real gate that they were operating out of. Like I said, the particulars. You could find it on Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware. I am on Payware Scenery. This is FS Dream Team, I think. Houston. It's not bad. It's not bad. And there's my dogs. They're wishing me a safe flight, and we're going to go get things started. Merck says, gee, Sky, it's so weird seeing you without a beard. I know. It'll grow back. Plus, my face is a little swollen. I'm not going to lie. I ate a lot of salt last week in Portugal. So, but yeah, I'm growing it out now from now until the end of the year. I'm going to try to grow a Santa beard. Kyrie in the house. Kyrie, welcome on board, guys. Welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and jump aboard the aircraft here. We're going to be on the right side for today. I did play around with the aircraft a little before the flight. I tried playing around with some of the sensitivity settings, especially with the rudders. I think I've got it working a little better, and it should make it for a a smoother takeoff and landing for me. Anyway, let's go ahead and get things started here. So right up to the overhead panel here. Actually, let me get the volumes up. You guys can hear. That's good. So we'll come and get the battery switch on here. Forward fuel pump on. And we'll come down to the APU. 3, 2, 1. You're supposed to hold it for a few seconds. And yeah, we'll get that started. We can actually jump back out and we can listen to the APU at the rear of the aircraft here. Skymaster, I googled the difference between the 737-800 and the MAX. The difference is the engines have been redesigned. Well, there you go. There you go. So yeah, guys, let's get 20 likes for today's video, and let's try to get up to 1120 in the subs. If you're new and just watching, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell to be notified of future streams. I do stream regularly. Smashing the thumbs up button as well. Mirage Javed in the house. It's been a minute. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you? I'm from Houston. He says, nice. I got to go to Houston. Dwan Varsity in the house as well. Dwan, welcome on board. It's nice to see some, old familiar names returning. Welcome on board. JSD, welcome on board. All right, so it looks like we've got the APU started. We're going to jump back into the aircraft here. APU gen switch is on. We're going to go ahead and toggle that. Perfect. We'll go all the way up to the top. We'll get our IRSs in alignment here. We'll get the pumps on. And a viewer yesterday told me about this. So we'll get the battery on BAT and the APU to APU gen. And we'll come down, get the emergency lights, fasten the seatbelt sign on, the window heats, probe heats. We'll get the hydraulics, we'll get the APU bleed on, the packs on, and we're going to go ahead and set our pressurization. As we briefed it at the beginning, it'll be flight level 380. And believe it or not, Mexico City is a very, very high elevation here. 7,297 feet above the ground here. So we're going to set that to 7,300. ZZZ in the house, welcome on board. Gregorio, welcome. Captain America, he says. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Try to get at least 20 likes in today's video. 7,300. All right, so that's all set too. We can go ahead and get that on. Everything looks good. Perfect. We can cancel that. Now we'll come over and turn on our electronic flight bag here. Initialize the flight and do that. Go to performance, payload. We'll go over to the weight and balance section. Sometimes I hate the 737 because it feels like using a car from 1975 with the cockpit made in 2015. It's not a bad argument. What happened to Hunter McLeod? It's his graduation. Hunter is officially graduated at preschool. Well, okay, he's so young that we'll call it that. But I think he's busy. So hopefully he'll come in later. He'll come to the, at least to say hi. But yeah, he's around. All right, guys. So let me go ahead and get some of the numbers plugged in here. Just taking them off of the sim brief, and you know, we'll start initializing everything in here. What am I doing? Passengers. All right, so passengers for today 156. So let's get that in there. 156 for the passengers. We can set. That's good. We'll set our cargo at 1,000. So let's pretend the aircraft now is being loaded. Oh, that's 1,000. Oops. We'll set that, and very important for the fuel. What is our fuel for today? I'm just taking this off the computer here, guys. If you guys want a tutorial on where I'm getting the numbers, I can include it in the next streams. All right, so block fuel is 7,786 for the fuel. Let's take a little bit more. We'll take 8,000. We'll take 8,000 kilograms here. I did take less baggage, so that should be good. Let me take a look at our zero fuel weight here. Zero fuel weight, 60,877. Hunter McLeod, there he is. Hunter, congratulations on your graduations. All the best in the next chapter of your educational journey. Thank you, thank you. And thank you so much for being a member. Guys, I do apologize for the memberships. I'm going to try to revamp it or make it a little better for everybody. I was looking into it today. Stay tuned shortly for a members only stream. Members only stream is coming. Actually, there'll be a whole set of them coming up. So, you know, that's my thank you for you guys being members. And we'll do some fun things. All right, so 8,000 for the fuel here. That all looks good. Oh, I wanted to cross-reference the zero fuel weight. 60.9 on the fuel here. 60. Yeah, this looks good. This looks really good. All right, so that's all complete. We'll come down and we'll make sure that that's all completed here. Now let's come over to the FMC, which I've got here now physically in front of me. So you're not going to see the little mouse pad moving around here, or the little mouse icon. I've got the actual physical device right here, and this is the maiden voyage on it. So, all right, so we'll click FMC. Oh, and it's actually showing on this side. Interesting. Oh, it's not doing dual. All right, so what I'm going to do is we'll just take it off the captain side. Reprogram that. All right, so enter the position in it. Our reference airport is IAH, which is Houston. And we'll go ahead and get that all set in there. We'll go to the route IAH, and we're going to MMX, which is Mexico City. Our flight number today is AMX. That is the ICAO code for Aero Mexico, and we're operating number 1113. 1113. We'll go ahead and get that in there. And let's go ahead and request the flight plan. Perfect, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Gregorio Rua says, I'm starting to like my I'm starting to like my new airplane as Airbus A330-900 Legacy. I'm really surprised that I can now fly almost half around the world with it. I was able to fly from LAX to RJTT. Wow, that's amazing. Mirage says tomorrow you should do a flight from Houston to BWI. Yeah, sure. We can do it. Gregorio says fly it. Nice. All right, let me go ahead and finish loading this up, and once we get airborne and the autopilot on, I'll be you know, fully into the chat here. Adam says Skymaster, basically the Boeing 737-800 and the Max are the variant competing against the Airbus. Yes, you are right. All right, let's go ahead and activate this. We'll go ahead and execute it. That looks good. Our leg page is here now. So this FMC is just a little different than the 800, but the buttons still work. So the departure and arrival is actually in the climb button. The cruise button here is ATC, and the VNAV is the descent. So these three buttons are different. Actually, and this is different. I'm just cross-referencing. I'll just put a picture up. I'll put a picture up on Discord, and then we'll have a look together. Merck says you should do a flight in the 737-500 Sky, especially British Airways or Lufthansa. Yes, yeah, you guys were talking about that yesterday. I'm going to look into that too, to rent that 500, and we'll have a look. Christopher in the house. Christopher, welcome on board. Congrats on the 1,000 subs. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. Sky, you should get the iFLY Max. Should I get the iFLY Max or X-Plane or XP12? Ooh, that's a good thing. I don't know. It's a coin toss for that. X-Plane 12 is good too. I'm going to be returning to that soon. All right, let me go ahead and get the departures here now. So it does work, guys. If you do get this from WinWing and you want to use it with the iFLY Max, it does work. Just the buttons look a little different. All you got to do is just press the actual button that you see on the model here on the virtual FMC, and then it'll work. So. As per SimBrief for today's flight, we're going to be expecting 15 left for departure via the Rita. There it is, Rita 7 departure, and it's the Bro transition. I don't see Bro. Oh no, my bad. Ren transition. Then it goes to Bro. All right, so we'll go back now. Actually, you know what? Yeah. We'll go now to the arrivals. Later on into Mexico here, guys, the ILS X-Ray 05 Romeo via the Inagi 3 arrival. Let's go ahead and execute that. That looks good. And let's see if it's all in here. I think it is now. I think that part is in. We'll go down to the, actually, will we request the winds? We'll request the winds. And we'll go over now to the zero fuel weight. So zero fuel weight, guys, let me get the stuff in here. KIAH, search all, it's George Bush. Runway, we are going to be expecting 15 left for departure. Conditions are dry out. Let's take a look at the METAR here. I'm going to quickly take a look and see. Guys, I do apologize for the chat. I just want to get it all set up here, and I will return to it. So the winds are, I'll just read the METAR here. 200 at 8, gusting 17, 10 statute miles, scattered 5,000, broken 10,000. Temperature is 34 degrees Celsius. Altimeter is 2990. And there's storms moving through, so let's try to get out of here before those storms come in. So winds were 200 at 8. The outside air temperature 34 degrees Celsius. 2990 for the QNH. Our flap configuration will be 5. Air conditioning will leave on, and the anti-ice off. and we'll do a reduced takeoff or derated takeoff. Let's go ahead and calculate. So here's our numbers. So gross weight, let's come down to the, so gross weight is 68.9. 68.9 for the gross weight. We'll do 1.8 for the reserves. Let me quickly check the cost index for today's flight is 30. Our cruise cruise winds are 27. Wow, it's so light. 272 at 9. ISA is +9. That looks good. Enter. Perfect. We'll do the derated takeoff. Takeoff flaps 5. And then our CG is 21.7. 1.7. There's our trim. And then our numbers are, I'll write them down. 142, 142, 149. That all looks good. That's good. One more thing left to do. Let's get our TCAS. They did give us an auto ATC squawk code 2554 TARA. Let's get that on there. And I think we're ready to go, guys. All right. Let me come back to the chat for a little bit here, and then we'll be ready to go. Let me just finish setting this up. 149. Now's your chance, guys, if you want to fly along. Get that in there. Adam says, Skymaster, can you fly the Airbus A320 or the A330? Yeah. It'll come like in the next week. We'll do that. There you go. Merck says, get X-Plane 12. Yeah. I mean, Hunter, you do have a PMDG, right? So. Kyrie says, what gate are you? I'm going to join the line on Volanta. Okay, Roger. I'm at gate Bravo. No, Delta 1. Delta 1. Oh, I wonder why it gave me that number. All right, let me get the CTAF here quickly, and we'll push off here. CTAF, IAH, it's 2535. I'll just use the first radio here. 2535. Okay, that's all good. Let me see if we're good here. Yeah, 2535. All right, guys, I'm ready to push. Let's get out of here now. Let's prepare for push. Destro Dom in the house. Welcome on board. Good evening, Skymaster. How's it going? I see that you, the young cut. Yeah, right. I know. I cut it. I cut it last week, a little too short, but I'm gonna grow it out again. Thank you for that.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, my chocks. And look at my wheel here. Holy smokes. Why is my wheel twisted? That doesn't look good. Oh, there it is. Now it's back. Let me release the chalk here.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
There. And it looks like I've got the landing lights. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the likes. 10 likes. Let's try to get 20 likes, guys. 20 likes. We'll try to get up to 1120 on the subs today. 20. Let's do it. Well, for now, I might get the iFLY just to complete the fleet, but I definitely will be looking into getting X-Plane 12 hopefully in the next month. There you go. Hi, Skymaster. Also seeing you a scene on the bar that it shows us that the aircraft you're flying says B8M. It's supposed to be B38. Yeah, B38M. That's the code for the MAX. That's the ICAO code for them. All right, so let's do, you know what? Let's do nose to the left.
Release parking brakes.
Come down, parking brake
Commencing
released.
All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, we're clear to start. Oh, you know what? Hopefully they won't take us into this. All right, coming up to the overhead here. Packs now are off. We'll do the right side ignition to the ground position, and we'll come down here and monitor the N2. Once we get into the motoring phase, we'll introduce the fuel here. Sir Williams in the house. Welcome on board. Welcome. There's motoring. We'll do it. We'll introduce the fuel, and it'll automatically go through the startup sequence. Yeah, the GSX is getting pretty good. They didn't hit, they didn't put us into the fence. Yeah, Skymaster, that means 737-800 mag. Yeah, you got it. Yep. Ooh, listen to those sounds. Native sounds, guys. These are the default sounds. They're not bad. I mean, especially if you've got a good headset on. I've got a pretty good headset, so it sounds good in my ears. Yeah, doesn't it, Adam? It really does. All right, back inside the aircraft here. So it looks like we've got a good start on number 2. We'll come out and do the same with the number 1 side here. Start valve is open. N2 is on the rise. There's motoring, 20%. We'll come down, introduce the fuel. Okay, be careful. There's the fuel, motoring, and we'll watch the magic happen here. Ooh, just thinking about it, I could get the Boris sound pack for the CRJ and the PMDG. There you go. Speaking about that CRJ, I've got to get the CRJ. Gotta get the CRJ. Big shout out to your Sim CFI. I don't know where he's at. But we here at Skymaster 1 really appreciate all the wonderful videos that you're putting out on the CRJ there. All right, go ahead and set the parking brake. So let's go ahead and get that in place here. We'll continue to watch the engines here do their things. And we'll wait for this little button here, or this little knob here, to go back into the off position. It'll automatically do that. There it is. So it looks like we've got a good start on the number 1 engine as well.
Unlocking gear.
Skymaster, why are you flying on the right side today? I just wanted to do something a little different. Since we flew on the left side yesterday, might as well. And it's a challenge for me too, right? So it's a little more challenging. All right, so we're good. 2 good engine starts. Let's go ahead and continue with the procedures here on transferring it over now to the engines. So gens are on. We can go ahead and get our packs on. APU bleed off now. Isolation valve to auto. Engines to both and continuous. APU now we can shut off. The yaw damper can come on. We'll get the taxi light on as well. And that looks good up on the top. We'll come down here, configure the aircraft for takeoff. Auto brakes set to RTO, rejected takeoff. Flaps position 5, and visually confirmed. And the spoiler is disarmed. And listen to those flaps come down. Perfect. Sky, would you like to show you in these days how to make better? Yes, please. If you guys can, please do. Look, someone unsubbed. But yes, that would be really, really cool. All right, I think we're ready to go here, guys. Come on, guys. Let's try to get 1120 on the subs as well. 20 likes. We can do it. Perfect. I'm ready to go here. Let me just take a quick look and see if anybody is on. Nope. I'll just make a call. So Houston traffic, Aeromexico 1113. Taxiing to runway 15 left via apron. November Alpha, November Echo, Whiskey holding short 15 left. Houston traffic. All right, yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to do the taxi here, but anyway, let's get going here. So parking brake released. Power to idle. Tap the brakes. That looks good. No. There it is. We're back at 113. Let's keep it going, guys. We can do it. All right, let's have a look here. Clear on the right, clear on the left. Going to Mexico City, guys. High elevation airport. Also on my grad, I won an award. There you go. Hunter, what did you win? That's awesome, guys. 16 of us in here. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're watching and not chatting, thank you for watching. But please consider subscribing. You can engage in the chat there. Destro Drum says, do you still have Microsoft 2020 or are you now completely in 2024? No, I still have 2020, but it looks like I'm doing more and more 2024 flying now, which was my, my plan in the beginning. It just that 2024 was off to a rocky start, but it is getting better, guys. It is getting better, especially now that we've got, another aircraft, not completely ready for it. It still is, in quotes, experimental, but heck, it's welcome, eventually it will be like that, where I'll just be on 2020. Take a look at the windsock here, guys. We do have those gusty winds. All right, so November Echo here. I'll be making a left turn. Somehow 2024 is getting better, but don't worry, it's still under shit and buggy. Yeah, it's still not perfect, but we'll definitely go back into Microsoft 2020 and X-Plane 12 as well. Turn over here. So my rudders are still sensitive, but not like before. Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff. Thank you. Okay. I think this is it, guys. Whiskey, whiskey. All right, guys, give me a second. Let me let me do the. Actually, you know what? Before the takeoff, I'll read some more of the chat. Oh, there it is. We're back at 112. Someone's playing games with me. Someone loves to play games. All right, whiskey, whiskey here at 33 right, 15 left. We're gonna hold short here for a minute. So here's the problem that I've got with the sim now here, guys. I look through the settings. I thought it was just in the aircraft here where some of the instruments are blurry, but it's happening now on the outside too. You can see that it's not drowned out properly. So I don't know what setting is responsible for that, or if it's my internet connection, but yeah, see the runway markings here? They should be more legible. They're blurry. Anyway, we'll get the takeoff underway here. We'll get the autopilot on, and then I'll be completely engaged in the chat here. Hunter says that when an award represents a kid that passed away a few years ago in NB, but he had information that his mom read. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Skymaster, just to let you know, someone is trolling you again with. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's gonna be like that. Anyway, yeah, we'll keep an eye out and we'll do our thing. So let me just take a look at the Vatsim radar here. There's nobody, it's just me. I'll take position now. Houston traffic arrow Mexico 1113 lining up runway 15 left. Houston. The ping here for the flight attendants, and we'll go ahead and get the lights on here as well. Yeah, guys, we're gonna try to get 20 likes and 1120 on the subs. Clear left and right. 15 left, visually confirmed. A little harder from the right side here. Let's get lined up good. Yeah, see, as I was saying, the lines, I don't know what's responsible for that. What like anti-aliasing, I don't know what it is, but I gotta play around with it now and see if I can get that all fixed up. All right, guys, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get out of here, guys, on our way down to Mexico. So flight director's on both sides. We'll arm the auto throttle here, and let's go. Throttle up to 50%. Watch the engine's instruments over here. There's 50%. We're gonna make sure that they're spooling up nicely and in sync. That all looks good to me. And let's go toga here now. Toga. Takeoff thrust set. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots checked. B1, rotate. B2, a positive rate. Gear coming up. We are out. Thousand feet. Start our turn. Start bringing up the flaps. Climb thrust is set. And there it is, guys. All right, we'll pitch the nose forward. We'll start building that airspeed. So we had a speed altitude restriction. I'm just gonna blow right through that now. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go direct. There. Speed check good. Flaps coming up. Push the nose forward a little bit. Start building that airspeed. Oh, it looks like we're going straight into the clouds here. All right, I'm going to get the autopilot turned on now just because we do have some altitude restrictions here. Let that control it. Once we get above 10,000 feet, we'll do our after takeoff checks here. And it looks like we're going straight into the storm there. This is a warning when you subscribe. Thanks, Adam. What is the word toga? Thrust says launch instead. Yeah, right? Yeah. Toga is takeoff go around. Yeah, let's talk about the flight here, guys. It's okay. People will subscribe, they'll unsubscribe, they'll resubscribe. That's how it is. I do appreciate you guys being in here. On our way to Mexico City, guys. First time. I am using freeware scenery for Mexico. I got it off flightsim.to. It looks pretty good. All right, we're at 10,000 feet, so let's go ahead and get the engines now into their normal positions. And on both, then we can go ahead and turn off our landing lights and our taxi light. And we'll come down, we'll make sure that the gear is up. The flaps are up as well, and the spoiler is disarmed. We can also turn off the auto brake. One more thing left to do. Seatbelt sign off. Skymaster, I was in about that guy who got personal to you. Yeah, I know, Adam. Let's not. I don't even want to think about that. So, does it feel like we're still climbing, guys, when we enter the cloud, or does it feel like we're descending? Guys, it's not only that. Sometimes there's bots in here, right? Sometimes a bot will subscribe. And then, you know, like YouTube comes out and cleans them out. Yes, climbing? Okay. Hunter says it feels like nothing? Okay. Hey, 22.8 over to Unicom here. Yeah, a lot of turning. Looks good. Let's come down to the FMC here. Let's go through. Let's scroll. And we have got one disc on, but I'm not worried about that right. Perfect. $15 likes, guys. 5 more. Can we do it? Will we do it? Sorry, guys, just a second here. All right. Scammers, I really care about you, dude, and care about your mental health, so I always stick to you for no matter what. Adam, thank you for the kind words. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're at 18,000 feet here. Let's go ahead and click that. We're in the standard barrel here. So, guys, flight time today, 1 hour and 53 minutes. Gate to gate, 2 hours and 21 minutes. We're covering a distance of 769 nautical miles. Been airborne now for 7 minutes. Take a look at our navigational display here. We've got tailwind, quarterly tailwind, 345 at 15 degrees, ground speed 397. Once we get leveled off at our cruise altitude, hopefully it'll pick up a little bit. And Justin Ace in house, welcome on board. Welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to you too. Well, a little bit of shaking going on here. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. Yeah, Skymaster, I think you're getting clear air turbulence. Yeah, you are thinking right. I'll go ahead and turn on this seatbelt. Right, let me have a look at the Vatsim radar map. We are on our way, flying solo to Mexico City. Once we get up to cruise, I'll open it up. I'll open up the Vatsim radar. Also the Discord, guys, exclamation Discord in the chat. We'll have a look at that as well. Hunter is asking, how's everyone tonight? I'm doing well. How are you? A turbulent flight this evening. So I've got it on real time. You know, the Microsoft 2024 doesn't, I mean, you can go back through time, but it'll give you the actual weather for that time. So if you go back in the day, it just messes things up, so I keep it on real time. Yeah, so it looks like it might be nighttime by the time we get into Mexico. Skymaster, I'm changing my name in real life very soon, as I don't like my name. Really? Okay. Yeah, that's one thing, you know. You come into this world and you've got no control. Well, I mean, you can change it, but yeah, I would never change my name. But I mean, everybody is. Just adopt a nickname and just have everybody call you by that. I mean, unless your real name is Gaylord Fokker, then then I can see why you'd want to change it. All right, let's zoom out on our map here. Look at this. Got a lot of range on this, 640 nautical miles, but we've got our top of descent. Our whole route is displayed on the display here. I really like that. Got a little bit of tailwind going. That's not bad. 443 in the climb here. Take a look at the primary flight display here. We're on our flight directors. We're on our assigned speed. Going up to flight level 380 for this evening. And we've got some okay performance here, 1,400 feet a minute. I'm sorry, what was that name? Gaylord Fokker. Gaylord Fokker. It's from, what's the name of the movie? I can't remember the name of the movie. It's a character name. That's a good movie. I just can't think of the movie name now. Gregorio says, when I first came to the channel, I really came here to study a little more about the Airbus airplane and get some information about flying multi-million-dollar planes. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we'll go back to Airbus very, very soon. As I've got the McDo now sitting on the other desk here, so. Adam says, no, I want to change my name as my dad gave me my name, but he... Oh, okay, okay, you don't have to... Yeah, you don't have to divulge personal information about that. But Gregorio, what's your favorite Airbus? What Airbus would you like me to showcase more often on the channel? Let me know, man, and I'll do my best to try to accommodate. And not only that, but let me know what side you want, like the right side. You know, some folks like the first officer side. Some like, you know, the captain side. So. Guys, if you haven't joined the Discord, exclamation Discord in the chat. And once we get up to cruise altitude, I'll open up the various pages there. Take a look at our dinners and our, you know, all the sub channels, our airplane pictures and all that sort of good stuff. Guys, how do you guys like the sound? Are the sounds good? I'll take a look at the outside here. You can see the shoreline. This looks really nice, guys. Really nice. Microsoft 2024 is coming along nicely. Sky Mister, I only tell certain things. I don't tell people my information to protect myself, and I don't give out too much personal information. Okay, okay. Sky Master, have you had a coffee? I've only had one today, and I'm still kind of jet lagged, guys. Honestly, like now, I mean, if I was still on Portuguese time, it would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, midnight now. So it takes a few days. Sky, I might send GTA pics in your Discord server. Is that fine with you? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Guys, I know I talked about it in the past, but would you guys like to see some driving videos? Like, are you guys up for some racing videos? Like live racing, like Formula One, or truck simming? I think it'll help the channel grow if we, you know, occasionally do other things. Gregorio says, if I can choose, I would see Airbus A330-900 Legacy. Because if you have a navigate charts, you can have realistic routes. Okay. You see, I would love for a developer to actually bring out a proper A380. Or sorry, the A330. What was that? Was it Aerosoft? That A330? What a flop. I was so disappointed with that. I was rooting for that. Headwind is good. It's getting better, but it's still, I mean, you know, it's freeware, right? So if someone would come up with a good A330, unless you want to see it in X-Plane, then I would just get the tow-less. And I could pick it up now in the next couple of weeks. Canada Day or the July 4th. The American holiday, usually everything goes on sale, so. Skymaster, yes. Yeah, so Yeah, I was thinking about that, like actually doing racing, like Formula One. Or if there's a way that we could all race, you know, I'll stream it. You guys all come on and we'll pick a track and we'll go. Merck says American truck with Pro Mods, Canada mod. Best thing you can stream. only downside is you'll need a map. You'll need a map DLS to make it work. Okay, I can look into that. Skymaster, you already have the 330 aircraft. You called it a good. Yeah, no, it's good for free. It's good for free. Very good for freeware. But when you buy something that's payware, most of the time, if it's a good, reputable developer, then you'll get something just a little bit better. Not to say that there isn't the tollless one for X-Plane 12. I watched one of XP72's stream. I asked him, is it worth picking up? He said, definitely yes. So. Kyrie says you could do that like beaming or Assetto Corsa. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Adam. Like, I was thinking about it over the holidays. Not holidays, but over this last trip. And I was even talking with Mrs. Sky about it. I was like, you know, I'm going to see if I can get a wheel and racing pedals and try to do racing. I mean, I can race. I can drive. There's no question about that. But I think it would be cool. I might open up another can of worms for myself for it, but Forza, I played Forza on Xbox. It's a little harder when you have a controller, but if I have an actual wheel here, all right, good. I'm happy for the feedback, guys. I have an old wheel and pedal, says Hunter. I know, I've seen it. I've seen it, or at least pictures of it. If you want to, yeah, okay, all right. And it works. Everything works good. Will I be able to race like Formula One on there? Skymaster, what do you think about the electric cars? In real life, I mean, I've driven them. I've driven hybrids. They're getting better. That's all I can say is they're getting better. There's the chime. 1,000 left to go. Flight level 380. Final cruise for today's flight. Adam, the infrastructure's not there just yet. It's getting better. There's more stations coming up. Other countries are looking at different ways to, optimize it. It is getting better, but it's just not ready, in my opinion. Especially living here in Canada, these electric cars don't like the cold. They do not like the cold. Skymaster, what do you think about Tesla cars? They're good. I like them, but they're expensive. I like the Cybertruck. I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks cool. Mrs. Sky thinks it's hideous. So every time we're at one of the local malls, some of them have the Tesla dealerships inside, and the Cybertruck is there. I look at it and it's like, it's cool. Like, I think it looks cool. But Sky, check the Discord pics. I've sent the car pics. Yeah, okay, I'll do it once we get settled here. Your A320 pilot just came to say hi. Hunter is doing Hunter things. There you go. Yeah. Hunter is doing Hunter things. All right, so we're settled here. I'm going to open up the Discord and we'll have a look. Oh, okay. What is this? Enable. Oh, no way. I don't want that. All right. I'm having trouble with the okay, here it is. Let me just open this up for everybody. We'll move this over a little bit. Here we are, guys. All right, let's have a look. So I just opened up the general chat first. Pereira, not for this guy. I've seen it. Actually, I saw one, another one saying Ryanair saving on fuel. That's funny. It's not funny what's going on in the area there. It's just, I mean, it's horrible on both sides, but anyway. Kyrie, thank you for the flag of Skymasterland. Yes, totally real country and not fake. Love it. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Zoomed out. Zoomed in. Kyrie, thank you. All right, let's go to the car pics. Oh, look at this. Police cars. This is in GTA. Why is it doing that? Skymaster, I love Tesla cars. They are electric cars. They're cool. Yeah, they are. And Kyrie, thank you so much for the picture too of the flags. There's some more here. Got the police there. Very nice. That's hunters from yesterday. Very, very good. Any food pics today, guys? No, that's from yesterday. All right, so we'll come back to that in a bit. Modded GTA 5. GTA, I haven't played it in a while. $18 on the likes, guys. 2 more. It's too bad we're down a sub. I thought we would get up to 1120 today. Anyway, I'm going to open up the Vatsim radar map. We'll have a look. We're actually making good time here. If you have a look, here I am. AMX 1113, and we're going all the way down to Mexico City here. I think it might be my first stream into Mexico City, not been to Cancun. Adam says the problem with cars in the United Kingdom is that I think the government is saying by 2030 or 2050 are banning brand new petrol and diesel cars. Yeah, same like here. Same like here. It's that's, I don't know what to say, man. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it might be a little bit. I think United Kingdom is up there too in terms of weather, but here in Canada, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Like, these cars do not like the cold. But good luck to them anyway. I don't know. Save the trees, right? Let's do a little cabin tour here. A little walk. Skymaster, how's that thing going to work when they don't have everything ready for electric cars? But if I was to have electric cars, I would have a Tesla. Exactly, yeah. I wouldn't mind a Tesla. I wouldn't mind a Cybertruck, actually. I think it looks cool. Take a look at the... I think it looks better in Microsoft 2020. The interior. Hunter says, can I get my meals served to 4A? You and your 4A, you're always in 4A, but okay. All right, we'll find your seat here. Oh, there is no 4A. Oh, it might be like a superstition thing. There is no 4. Does 4 mean something bad in Spanish or Mexican or what? There is no 4. So Hunter, I don't know, you're in... Sorry, you can't be served. Whoa. 3A then? All right. First class for Mr. Hunter. The graduate. There you go, Mr. Hunter. Hope you're enjoying your flight. This is JSD right over here, so we'll give JSD some food as well. Take a look at the... Oh, I like this. Coming into the flight deck. The office. Mexican aviator in the house. Hola. 4A's on the wing lol. Yeah, right, Destrodom? We'll get the first officer. Oh, wait a second. I am the first officer. We go out. Hunter says I'm enjoying it. Give my meal in 11A, says Merc. Okay. But I'm doing in-house meal services here now. No problem. 11A. 11A. There's Merc's seat right here. Merc, you didn't get a window, but here you go, Mr. Merc. Hope you enjoy your dinner. Anybody else? If you need a spare pilot, come and get me. Hunter, Roger. For cabin crew, or what do they serve to people at different classes in the air? Actually, I don't know. I've never ridden first class. So I know the I don't know, maybe the food might be the same, maybe the presentation might be a little different, like they'll actually serve it on a plate and glass as opposed to like plastic or paper, or they might have some more options. I don't know. I won't come all the way to the back here now. Mexican Haver says I'm chilling in the cargo bay. Roger. I want to see if I can get down there. I wonder if I can. Nope. Thought I could go through the floor there. Someone should make an add-on just, you know, like feed the passengers or do cabin services. Let me just sit down here for a while. right in the middle of serving food. They serve the same meal for any class. Yeah, I thought so, but it's the I think they just put it in better like dishes. What does this say? Solo papel sanitario tissue only. There you go. I wonder if this works. It'd be cool if we could get this to work. Always wash your hands, guys. Although I am a vampire, I don't have a reflection. Go ahead and close that. If someone does, my FPS would be so cooked. Also keeps you safe. I thought the cabin crew would feed you a lot of cheese biscuits, you know, or maybe some culture, but it's just came for related too. It depends on how long you're going for too, like how long the flight is. Usually they'll serve chicken and pasta. It's either chicken or pasta, or sometimes fish. Fish or pasta. Wow, look at this. Guys, I want to get a mini overhead panel. I was already looking into them today. A mini overhead panel. That's the next thing from WinWing. Kyrie says, feed me, I'm in 14A. Oh boy. Hold on, let me take a look and see. All right. We'll step out again. 14A. Only thing that it changes how they treat you and the plates. That's it. Yeah, there you go. 14A. We got a lot of A-seaters here. Oh, he's got the emergency row seat. All right, so Kyrie, there you go, Kyrie. Hope you enjoy your meal. Skymaster, what have I had for dinner? I ate something I should not be eating. I ate a big bowl of egg noodles. Egg noodles. With, you know, like a heaping spoon of butter. Butter egg noodles. And some ham. Merck says, Sky, if you're streaming tomorrow, can you do the A321 from Wizz Air? Yeah, sure. You guys want to see the Phoenix or the FS Labs? Mexican Aviator says, Skymaster is going to have a full flight deck in the house. Yeah, right? Just serving. Hunter says, if WinWing makes an overhead panel, it would be like 1.5 to 2,000. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they're going to try to do it for under 1,000. Some of these mini ones look pretty cool. Ed E in the house. Welcome on board, Eddie. Skymaster, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you too, Eddie. Welcome back. Welcome. Hope you are well, my friend. Skymaster, why should you not be eating that? Oh, because I watch my my carbs. I watch the. I mean, I haven't been doing it for a while, but yeah, I try not to eat the carbs. Merck says Phoenix. Okay, yeah, it's been a while since I've been in the Phoenix. Any particular route? I can write it down. We'll see if we can incorporate it. In Porto, did I see a Wizz Air? I think I saw a Wizz Air aircraft. I don't think the FS Labs has Wizz Air livery. Yeah, it does. It does. Phoenix Aviator says Phoenix. Eddie, you're doing good. That's good to hear, man. Good to hear, guys. Thank you so much for being in here, guys. 17 of us in here. What are our likes? Only 18 likes. Let's try to get 20 likes, guys. For today's stream. And if you're new and just watching, please consider subscribing. That's good. Excellent, guys. Excelente. Merck says Skathos to Stuttgart. Let me write that down. Or Gatwick to Vienna. Oh, Vienna. High airport elevation, yep. All right, we're at 19 legs, guys. One more and we hit 20. Look at the beautiful coastline here. Oh, look outside. Looks very, very nice. Yeah, there's 18 of us in here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Guys and gals, welcome aboard Skymaster 1. Thank you guys for being in here. Flying first, officer ops. We're doing a real-world flight operated by Aero Mexico. Flight number today, 1113, with service from Houston, Texas to Mexico City, Mexico. I do welcome you all aboard. If you're new and watching and not chatting, please consider subscribing, smashing that bell to be notified of future streams, and dropping a like by hitting that thumbs up button. Or would you like, there's also Naples, Warsaw. Okay, I'll write that one down too, and then I'll take a pick from the three. Naples to Warsaw. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that one too. Warsaw. Okay, got him. Good places to go, to visit if I go to Canada. Toronto, Montreal, and Calgary. In terms of cities, once you're in a city, then I mean, there's a lot of things to do. But Montreal is really, really good. Montreal. I love Montreal. I love it. Love Montreal. Come on, Sky. No, we need a Spanish PA. Oh, yeah, right. So a big shout out to Win-Win, guys. I ordered the FMC yesterday, the 737 FMC. I ordered it late morning yesterday, and today, probably a little over 24 hours later, I received it. It's sitting here on my desk. Actually, you know what? I'm going to transfer the pictures that I took, and I'll put it on the Discord for you guys to have a look. Let's see. All right, let me open up the Discord here. And we'll take a quick look, and then there's some more pictures in here too. So here it is, guys. I was still testing it. I wanted to make sure that it worked before I took the cover up, but there it is. I've got them both now. Really, really excited for it. What color is this Lamborghini? Looks like it's gray. Holy crap, he's out of there. What the heck? Merck says, Sky, soon I'll be sending you a tutorial on thumbnails. It's going to take a while though. Yeah, no problem. Take your time, no pressure. Any food pick? No. Kyrie says, check car pics. Yeah, I did. Oh, you put another one? Oh, okay, there's another one now. That looks sweet. Beauty. Yeah, let's watch this video again. Beautiful. I'm going to go start mine flying plans from Seattle Airport to Los Angeles using the A330-900 Legacy. It's a 2-hour trip. Nice. Eddie says that's sweet. I'd like to get the Wind Wing at some point too. Yeah, you know, it took me forever and a day to get the McAdoo. Once I got it, I was so happy, and I was actually very impressed with the overall quality and, you know, the relative ease to get it all set up and everything. So yeah, when I found out that they had the 737 in stock, I went ahead and ordered it, and like 24 hours it's here. So I'm really happy for it. Testing it out right now. See if the lights work. Ah, okay. I guess my light. Oh, maybe it's got to be the primary. No. I guess I got to figure out how to get the light turned on it. All right, no worries. All right, let me have a look at the Vatsim radar map here, guys. You guys can have a look with me. So we took off from Houston here, making our way due south. Looks like we're almost halfway over to Mexico City here. Oscar Reyes in the house. Welcome on board. Hey, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I keep losing electrical power mid-flight on my iFLY 737 Max. I'm new to the Boeing platform. Yeah, I heard someone have a similar problem before. I don't know how we fixed it. I'm not sure why you'd be getting electrical problems though. I've got to look into that again. I think I tried helping someone out in the past with it. Chase in the house. Chase, welcome on board, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are well, my dude. Hope work isn't killing you. Alright, guys. So, just following the coast here. Scenery looks very, very nice. It's ending me, lol. Oh, I've had days like that before. I miss it. Wow, we're really rocking up here. A lot of turbulence. I don't know if this is a glitch or not. I think I saw it on Reddit. Someone was complaining that their aircraft was just swaying all over the place, so. Guys, come on, let's get 7 more subs in here. Let's end this stream with 1120. 1,120 on the subs. Can we do it? Will we do it? 21 likes. Let's keep those likes going too. We'll be back in the Airbus tomorrow, either tomorrow or the day after. Let's see how I feel. Still a little jet lag, guys. But if I don't stream tomorrow, I'll be back Thursday. Yeah, but I was not annoying like these kids. Oh, the kids today. All right, if we take a look at our navigational display, our really big navigational display here, I love it. Ground speed 463 knots, true airspeed 2. Oh, actually, it just disappeared. 461 now. Interesting. There it is. It's come back now. I wonder if it's downloading the weather. All right. Anyway, never mind. We'll wait. It's such a beautiful aircraft, and I love manually flying it, but the catastrophic failure. I need to find a manual. Yeah. I mean, when you buy the aircraft, on your Windows, they've got 4 or 5 different PDF files, and you can leaf through them. They're like operating manuals. Very interesting. But they are included on your purchase, so have a look in there. If you can't find them, I'll try to direct you to where they're at. Congo Beats in the house. Congo, welcome on board, my friend. Are you permanently on 2024, or are you going back to 2020? I'll be going back to 2020, but kind of doing it at 50-50 now. 50-50 on 2024. Eventually, it'll just be 2024. Chase says it's hurricane season. Yikes. Yeah, I think Southern Ontario here, we're in for a couple of rounds of thunderstorms tonight and overnight, so. Chase, just think of the moolah. I make minimum wage. I love coming into Mexico City. I think it's my first time. Flying into Mexico City. So I downloaded some freeware scenery and off of flightsim.to. I spawned into it. It looked okay. So, and I did play around with the sensitivity settings. So I've got it working a little bit better. Pereira in the house. Welcome on board, my friend. Welcome. Look at this. There's 19 of you all in here. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being in here. Mexican Aviator says we're getting storms tomorrow. Yeah, same here in Southern Ontario here. Chase says we get thunderstorms every day in Florida. Oh, I'm so tempted to just jump on an airplane again and just go to Miami. Like for a proper vacation. I'll tell you, this last trip is got me all worn out. I need a vacation. But yeah, the weather. Actually, you know what? We're not too far off. Just a few more days until we're into summer, I think, officially. And the longest day of the year. Hunter says, now that grad is done, I'm sad now, probably because I won't be seeing everyone in my class anymore. Some people I still will be seeing, but not everyone. Hunter, you're living in a good age now, like a technological age. As long as you guys all have cell phones, you can remain in touch wherever you guys are. And when I was growing up, I didn't have that luxury, and there was a lot of people growing up that I cared about a lot, that I lost touch with, and that's that. We've moved on. But had we had the technology as we do now, probably would have still been in touch with those people. Mexican Aviator says probably won't affect workouts tomorrow, but we might have to run inside. There you go. Oscar Reyes says, hey, do you mind showing the overhead panel in cruise level? That usually where it loses power. It's got to be something I'm doing wrong. Yeah, sure. I'll have a look. Here it is. So this is how I've got it all set up. Make sure that your battery is on. Make sure that your generators are on. And once you've activated everything and started everything with the APU, make sure that your APU bleed is off. Your APU is off. So this is how you want your panel looking. And your fuel pumps are on, of course. Battery has to be on. And you can cycle through this too. So that's how it should be looking. And make sure your pressurization, that's also very important. Otherwise, you're going to get all kinds of messages if it's not pressurized right. So whatever your cruise altitude is, you make sure that you put that into your pressurization panel. Very, very important. Also, you've got to make sure that your FMS or your FMC is set up correctly too. Sancho's in the house. Love from India, buddy. Excellent. Well, hello from Canada. Thank you so much, Sancho, for tuning in. Tell all your friends in India to subscribe. I want to get some more subscribers. Actually, I was looking at some of the analytics. It looks like I've got a following in India now, which is pretty cool. But hello from Canada. Yeah, storms here in Ohio tomorrow. Yeah, same like here. I think we're gonna get a couple of rounds tonight. I don't mind storms if I'm inside, right? A Mexican Aviator says iFLY does it automatically. I'm pretty sure. Pereira says my FMC finally arrived. Pereira, I'm laughing. You know why? So check this out. Oh, first off, congratulations. I hope you love your new product. But I got to tell you a story. So yesterday I ordered it. Mrs. Sky bought it for me. It was our wedding anniversary gift. We celebrated our wedding anniversary. A little personal information there. But anyway, she ordered it for me. We ordered it yesterday. I got it today. Like 24 hours. Shout out to WinWing. Is Infinite Flight good for Android, iOS? I'm not sure. I haven't played it. I've heard good things about it, though. Yeah, if you're gonna do gaming, go on Android. If you have an Android phone, go Android. Android's way better. Oscar Reyes says, really good information. I'll try again in a bit after your stream. Thanks for sharing. Oscar, thank you so much for that. No problem, my friend. If I can help you out, I'll help you out. Pereira says, what? That's crazy. I'm using it right now. I actually posted a picture on Discord. I've got it. I'm running it right now. And it is a little different than... So it is different than the Max here. But, I mean, the buttons still work. So you got to refer to the actual virtual flight management computer here. But if you press the buttons, then it'll work. So here, I'll pull it up again, and we'll have a look together. So let me just minimize. Oh, actually, I don't know if we can. How can we do this? I took the cover off. I took the cover off it, so. Let me see if I can. Yeah, so if you look here, so here you've got climb, cruise, and descent, and then here you've got nav, ATC, and departure. So for me to access the departure and arrival on the virtual flight management system for the Max here, I just got to hit the climb button, but it works. It works out of the box. Yeah, it works out of the box. Yeah, all I had to do was just, oops. All I had to do was just plug it in, and I used the same wire from the McDo, so I've got both of them now. Which is pretty cool. And we're flying from the first officer side today. But yeah, congratulations on it. All right, guys, we've been airborne now for 55 minutes. Coming up to the hour. Total flight time is 1 hour and 53 minutes. So just a little over an hour left in the flight. If you take a look at the navigational display here, just a little beyond the 160 nautical mile ring here, we've got our top of descent. And we'll be making our way down into Mexico City, high elevation airport. I'm not sure if we're going to have any density altitude here. I'll rebrief the weather shortly. Actually, I'll take a look right now and see. Oh, only 19 degrees, so it's good. Nice, I'll test it this weekend. Pereira, congratulations. Yeah, let me know. Let me know how it works out for you. Yeah, I'm tempted to do some PMDG flying, but some of the viewers want to see Airbus again, and I'm more than happy to jump back into the Airbus. So we'll be back on the next stream back in Airbus, and we'll do some Wizz Air flying over in Europe. I might fly from the right side again too, just to change it up a bit. All right, 17 of us in here. I like the quality. Yeah, the quality is good. I mean, that's all I was waiting for when I first got the McDo. I wanted to see the overall quality and how it functioned. I liked it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get the second one. So we got the second one. Mexican Aviator says, bro, can't wait for the Bluebird 757. Me too. Me too. I cannot wait for that as well. Actually, I wouldn't mind them. I can't wait also for them to get the TFDI MD-11 to work in Microsoft 2024. Wouldn't mind doing some MD-11 ops. Guys, 7 more for 1120 on the subs. Merck says, Sky, I've sent everything you need for the thumbnail on your DMs. Go check it out. Okay, I'll check it out now, and then I'll have a look. I'll have like a proper look after. But Merck, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Okay, I'm looking at it now. Oh, okay, nice. Gotcha. Thank you for that, Merc. Much appreciated, my man. All right, we're just following the coastline here. A lot of clouds. Will we grease it into Mexico City? And we'll take a look at the Oh, we got another airplane coming in. Keep a lookout for this guy from Atlanta. Oh, and then we've got one taking off. Felix. I like the name Felix. Mexico to Frankfurt. What a trooper. Holy smokes. In the 777. Oh, man. You know, it's been a minute since we've been in the 777 as well. I'm just comparing the fonts. I think the fonts are a little different on the actual. Wow, this looks good. I just need to find a mount for it now. It's just sitting on my desk here. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take another picture of it. I'll take a picture of it. Let me know what you guys think of the font. Hold on, I'm just gonna upload them. Max and G for me, nice. So hold on, let me open up the Discord here. Oh, it's out of focus. Damn it. Hold on. Stand by here, guys. I think that one's the best. And for some reason, it's putting it out of focus. Yeah, even that. Hold on, let me take another picture. I'm gonna take another picture here. That still looks weird. Anyhow, let's have a look and see. So what do you think of the font? The font looks a little different, doesn't it? I don't know why it's coming out blurry. Anyhow, I'm gonna see if I can change that up a bit. Oscar says the Bluebird is a game changer. Wow, they already have the scripts to make other variants. Bluebird will set the bar. I hope so. I hope so. What font is wrong? I don't know. It just looks like it's a little more squared off on the actual FMC and a little more rounded on the actual aircraft, like on the virtual. So see, like the lettering is a little more, it just looks a little more polished, whereas on this it looks a little bit different. more jagged. But it's probably also the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it off an angle, right? So. Boeing uses Futura condensed. Oh, I didn't even know. I'm gonna write that down. Maybe because you know you can change it. You know, there's a user interface in here. You can change your fonts. You can change the size. You can change the font. You can even change the colors. It's completely customizable. So there's a little app that you'll have to download. You'll see it when it's so easy to use. But I didn't know the name of the font, so I'm gonna double check and make sure that it's the same font. All right, guys, a little over 80 nautical miles for that top of descent here, guys. Start making our way down into Mexico City from the right side here. Take a look on the outside here. I know it's a little loud. The sounds are good. All right, back aboard. You know what I would really love them to bring to Microsoft Flight Simulator or X-Plane? ERJ 195 E2, like the one Porter, like the one that I was flying on Porter a few days ago. I absolutely love that airplane. I love that airplane. Love it. Oscar says Simpro app is for all win-win products. Really good stuff. I have the FSU for the A320. Yeah, that's the app. Yeah, you can play around with it in there. And now I have to resize my pedestal to hold the FMC. Yikes. Hopefully it won't be too big of a job. Actually, before you tuned in today, I was talking about getting a mini overhead panel. I'm so tempted. So tempted. Just buy a bar, like an arm, and then have it right over or even off to the side here. But it's like 500 euros. 500 euros is a lot. So tempted. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm gonna pull it up. We're gonna have a look together. Why not? So there's two. One's a little bit more. I mean, I know Windwing is gonna make one, and they'll probably make it for less than $1,000. Yeah, I would love to get it. Kyrie says, I don't program the FMC. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Look at this. It's just like a mini panel. So here it is. You can see it on the... Yeah, see how they've got an arm for it? That's so cool. Come on, Windwing, bring it out. Bring out a mini panel so I can buy it. I would love that. Yeah, and they've got a mounting arm for it here too. It's a big arm too. But it'd be perfect. I would just put it right. So cool. Then it looks like this. It's all your basic switches. I wonder if I could do something like this myself. Pereira, make one for me. I'll pay you good for it. But check this out, 599. That's pounds. I think that's British pounds. That's even worse. This looks pretty cool. I wonder if I can get someone to make this. Very, very interesting. Add it to my Christmas wish list. Mine too. Mine too. No joke. And then there's another one, but this one is... This one is a little bit more. But at least this one's got like different lights and stuff. And you can actually set it down. You can actually have it sitting on your desk. Holy smokes, for 7,500 euros, you can get this. A shell. What the heck? That's crazy. Amazing, guys, amazing. I'll tell you, 3D printing has put us into the future. Gregoria says, hey, Captain, have you heard of the forgotten plane called Pan Am? I remember Pan Am. An American. Good old legacy carriers. Pan Am, a TWA, CP Air, Canadian Airlines, Jetsgo, Royal Airlines, Ward Air. Oh my God. Canada 3000. US Airways, they got absolved too. Have a 3D printer, I could print that shell, right? See? That's what I'm talking about. I know Windwing's gonna bring one out. Windwing's gonna do the whole entire cockpit. All right, so I'm gonna pull up the approach plate. For today's flight, we've got the runway 05 right. And I think it was localizer X-ray. I'll pull that up. And we'll start programming it. So ILS is 109.1. 091. One. And then our course is 055. 5, we'll do it times 2. And then our start. Wow, it was 8,900 feet. So we'll get that dialed in too. I'm using the autopilot on the Honeycomb Bravo. On the iFLY it works. 8,900. That's all set. Perfect. It's an American airline flight before Delta even existed. Pan Am is good retro way before most of us weren't even around to see one. I think I've seen Pan Am. I was very young, but I've seen some Pan Am flights. Very, very young. Same with TWA. Merck says, anyway, Sky, I'm going to sleep. I saw your landing from yesterday and I liked it. Merck, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in and chatting. And have a great night. And hopefully you'll see the landing on the replay. Thank you, as always. All right, top of descent is coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and brief the weather for you guys. Actually, you know what? We'll bring it up. We'll have a look together. And we'll make our way down. All right, so Mexico 280 at 10 knots, 5 statute miles, broken at 2,000, CBs, cumulonimbus clouds, overcast at 8,000, temperature 19, dew point 13, altimeter 3022. 3022. No significant remarks. Sea level pressure. Hazy, occasionally drops. And then our future looks like there's going to be rain coming in. So hopefully we'll get in before that. All right. Go ahead and turn that down. Let me get one more thing in here. Let me get the altimeter settings. 3022. Three 022 times 2 times 3. That looks good. Perfect. Merck says, I hope the tutorial for the thumbnail worked for you. It's quite easy to do, so you'll nail it pretty easy. Yeah, thanks. I'm going to have a look at that after. I do appreciate it. I might direct message you tomorrow for the next stream. Gregoria says, supposedly it's coming back, Pan Am, as a historical, iconic, forgotten history. Really? You know what I'd love to come back? BlackBerry phones. I would love to get a BlackBerry phone again. Come on, BlackBerry. Bring him back. Frank Gal in the house. Welcome on board, my friend. Welcome. Just got back from work. Wish you could have joined this flight. Oh, man, I wish you could have too. Hopefully on the next one. I hope you had a good day at work today as well. But yeah, we'll maybe I'll do a later stream one of these days too, so we can do a conga line flight. All right, we're at 30 likes. Excellent, guys. I was hoping we would get a few more subs today too. Try to get it up to 1,120. And guys, like I said, I do apologize. I still am jet lagged. As soon as it gets around this time now, I'm just ready to go to sleep. It'll take a few more days. Anyway, we're going to be making one more turn here and on our way down. What's a good day? Always. You as well. Yeah, I've been doing okay. So a little tired. Gregoria says if Pan Am comes back, it's going to outclass Delta Airlines for long haul traveling around, because this historical iconic Pan Am can reach a further distance than a standard Airbus airplane any day. There you go. Yep. Kyrie says you should do some GA sometimes. I should. But if I do GA flying, we'll do a multiplayer flight. Should all just jump on and fly around. Okay, that is the frequency for Mexico. Kingston Center has just been on a lot lately. I think I'll take a trip to Jamaica. Nice. Yes. Actually, we should do some more Jamaica flying too. I have some Jamaica scenery. We'll download the old Jamaica Air livery. Okay, I've been airborne now for 1 hour and 20 minutes. It's a 1 hour and 53-minute flight. A little over 30 minutes, 33 minutes to be exact. Gonna start our descent shortly. It's an unusual approach, but it's designed like this because there is terrain in the area. I wonder if I can bring it up. There it is, it's sweeping. Actually, you know what? We'll put it on the descent. We don't need it up here. Wonder if I can get any weather. No, see, that doesn't work. For some reason on the FS Labs, it does. It shows you. But we'll get the terrain feature up for the arrival. Oscar says, can't wait for the landing. The iFLY Max sounds great when landing. I love the screeching sound. Yep, it does. Hopefully we'll get a nice landing today because I did play around with the joystick sensitivity settings here now. Yeah, we're almost done. Frank Gal says Air Canada 982 to Montego Bay with the Dreamliner. Real world op. There you go. Sadly, I don't have the Dreamliner because I didn't want to pay like an extra like $60 to get the other variant of Flight Sim. Prayer says 2024 has a weather radar, probably not ready to for iFLY yet. Like I said, I saw it on the FS Labs that I was streaming last week. Anyway, we'll use the terrain feature. It looks like there's going to be a lot of terrain in the area. If I So here's the route. We're going to be coming in around like this. All this tinted area is high elevation, 14,800. So we'll see if it'll bounce. The radar will bounce off it. Anyway, high altitude airport. I'm getting on as soon as GSX does its daily updates here, right? I updated it like twice today. If I wasn't so jet lagged after the stream, I'd join you just on Vatsim. I'm gonna probably go to sleep again early today. Even now, I feel so tired. It's all that pasta I ate. You should do some flying in the Dominican Republic. Okay. Yeah, plenty of time, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to do a lot of streaming, lots. We're going to try to get up to 20,000 subs for the next year. And you guys are there right at the very beginning. Well, not quite the beginning now, but still, it's a small channel. Have I done Madeira Island? Yes, I have, but I don't think I've streamed it. And if I do Madeira, I want to buy the scenery. I might have streamed it, actually. Destrodome, are you going to the FS Expo? I was gonna go, but this thing last week came up where, you know, unexpectedly I had to go overseas, so probably not now. Probably not. Frank says we should go conga line to fly into a fun and cool approach. Yeah, I'm down for that. All right, so even though we've started a descent, we've leveled off now, we've got a couple of altitude restrictions here. I think we might have a whole bunch, just given the fact that there's a lot of high terrain in the area. So I'm gonna fly the approach. I'll fly the whole start, the arrival. All right, I just hooked it up now. So we're gonna fly the whole approach. We'll come around and then we'll get set up for the final here. Mexican Aviation says the cloud, it's looking sweet, man. I'm telling you, 2024, I'm starting to get happy with 2024. Sorry guys, just looking at some emails. Any problems with FS 2024 still? I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's laggy still. Sometimes it just spontaneously crashes, but I think that might have to do more with like an internet issue. If you follow the recommended settings, Microsoft has a page where it gives you recommended settings based loosely on, like, you know, the type of PC that you have, whether it be high, mid, or low range. You know, they give you some recommended settings. If you follow that, I think it runs fine. That's what I've done. My only gripe with this whole simulator is why they went around and played around with all the keyboard settings. That's the thing I don't understand. They should have kept it native. They should have kept it with what Microsoft 2020 was. That's the only gripe. I don't understand why they did that. The career mode, yeah, I won't touch that. I've gone through the real training in real life. I'm not going to virtually do it now. But I mean, if you're still starting out, you know, you do that and then eventually do the real training, then. Then it might be beneficial. Ooh, a little wobble here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put on the terrain now. Let's see. A Mexican aviator says, I almost flew into a mountain in the sim while flying out of an airport in Mexico. Yikes. Don't tell me. I'm flying in right now for the first time. I've been to Cancun virtually. You'll be chilling in Mexico City, yeah, once we land. if we make a good landing. That happened to me when I did Minneapolis to Denver. Really? I got a message, drag required. Oh yeah, we really gotta start slowing down. Holy smokes. Oh, there is a speed restriction here, 230. Come on, let's see if we'll get it. Oh yeah, I think we will. Should I do a cargo flight in the 747? Absolutely. It says unable next altitude. Why? Oh, I think we're going to overshoot the altitude. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, we missed this. All right, we're gonna try do Ontario to Louisville. Ontario, California to Louisville, Kentucky. UPS. I have to reprogram all my pedestal panels to work with the iFLY. Really? All right, speed brake now can come back up. I miss visiting Mexico, to be honest. Yes, every plane uses its own variables to store information. That's so cool. That, like, I mean, that, like, you know, all of that. I'm a plug and play type of guy. Adam says, Skymaster, you legend. Adam, you're an officer and a gentleman. Not a problem. I have separate configs now for different plane. Nice. All right, let's see if we'll be able to hit our next target here. 210 at 14,000. Ooh, look at this. There's some funky clouds here. Most exciting part is coming up, guys. 3D printer arrived next month. Fingers crossed. That's so cool. Adam, thank you for the kind words. I'm falling asleep right now, guys. I'm sorry. Still jet lagged. I'm still jet lagged. Eating like a pound of pasta didn't help either. Not too much longer now. Sorry, guys. I do apologize for the yawning. Someone's chatting here. Mexico City traffic, Aero Mexico 1113 inbound for the ILS 05 right approach. Mexico traffic. Skymaster Mayday, Mayday, Skymaster Tire. No need to apologize. We're all human. There you go. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Yeah, not too much longer here now. Still fast on the speed. It doesn't want to hold the speed. I've got the spoilers deployed again. Very important to be on the speeds too, guys. Justin A says, I fell asleep during this flight. I was listening to you guys far away. Lol, nice. It's okay, you're not alone. I've been asleep half this flight too. Skymaster when yo, yeah, whoa, what? All right, let's go ahead and prep the aircraft now for arrival. So we'll put the engines back on continuous. We'll get all our lights turned on here. We'll go ahead and get the fasten seatbelt on. Call the flight attendants. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Thank you. That all looks good. And I'm going to go ahead and arm the spoiler as well. Spoiler armed, and we'll do a 1 on the auto brake. I'm going to brief the arrival, the airport. So we're going to be taking 05 right, 2 parallel runways, 05 left, 05 right. We'll be on the right side. It's a 13,432 foot long runway, and we will be vacating actually to the left, and then we'll have to cross over the other runway and back to the gates. We'll go to Terminal 1. Terminal 1, and I'm looking for gate 56. That was the real life gate that was used by an earlier flight today with Aero Mexico. Skymaster, when you come to the UK, I'll be looking forward to you coming to Stockport and having a mega pint with me. Absolutely. I'll buy the first round of mega pints. A mega pint? I'm gonna go ahead and arm the approach here. And it looks like we're fast. You know what? I'm gonna start slowing her down. It's like we're fast. There comes that speed brake again. I'm gonna give it a notch of flaps here. Solid Snake in the house. Welcome on board. What's going on? What's good, Sky? Just getting ready for the landing here. Oh, what the hell? What Why? The hell? Yeah, more drag. Yeah, I've got it all the way down. I might have to manually take over here. You know what? My airplane, my throttles. Go ahead and drop the gear too.
Sync rate.
Whoa, what the hell happened? Well, I think my passengers just shit.
Glide slow.
Hold on here, guys. I'm gonna try to save
Glide
this.
Slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Not pretty.
$1,000. $400. $300. $200.
Brace for impact.
100. 50. 40, 30, 20, 10.
All right, reversers, deploy. Yeah, that was the. I don't even know what to say. Through 80 knots. Manual braking. Oh my god. Mexico traffic arrow, Mexico 1113, clear runway 05 right, Mexico City. Nice touchdown. Yeah, that was the sketchiest of landings. We'll go straight here. I saved it somehow. Somehow saved it. And on that we Mexico City arrow, Mexico 1113 crossing 05 light at Echo to the gates, Mexico City. Still legal though. Let's get out. Let's cross this. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Oh, it was coming in too fast. The autopilot couldn't keep up. So I shut everything down and I tried my best. Skymaster, that was a Ryanair landing. Still very sensitive on the controls here. I know there's another aircraft coming in. He's not talking on the radio. Oh, I thought I was smoking. I think he should have left the autopilot in and the throttles, the speed rig would have come down just in time. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think I got a little impatient there. Should I get a Boeing yoke right now, or I only have the Airbus side stick? Well, it depends. If you're going to be flying Boeings, yeah, then do it. Skymaster, are you doing a stream on the 18th of June, which is tomorrow? Let's see how I feel tomorrow, guys. I'm still quite jet lagged here. Like even now, I'm ready to just to go to sleep. I'll let you know tomorrow morning. Frank says I'm using the Airbus yoke for everything. That's fine. That's good. I have both. I actually prefer the side stick over the yoke. Look at this guy here. Holy smokes, he's got the hydraulics. What the heck? Look at this guy. They see me rolling. All right, I'm looking for gate 56. All small. Oh my god, it's all the way over there. Well, I guess I'm going to be parking on one of these. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, we'll take this gate right up here. Patrick, hey, I'm new, just wondering what's your favorite plane. Thank you for tuning in. Great question. I'm a Airbus guy. I like Airbus. For the simulator. In real life, my favorite airplane is the 747. All right, let's go ahead and get the parking brake on. We'll come up to the overhead. Annunciator now is showing. We do have the APU gens available. Go ahead and switch the power over. Get the APU bleed on. Get the packs on high here. And let's shut her down, guys. Number 2, number 1, engine off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mexico City. Probably the craziest approach that I've ever done, but we saved it. And yeah, you know, I'll try to make a short out of it. Patrick, welcome on board. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, my man. Hope you drop a like. What about you, Patrick? What's your favorite aircraft? Are we all shut down? We'll come up to the overhead here. We'll turn that off. And we'll get that turned off. And let's request the deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
There we go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I'll be back doing another flight, testing out the FMC. Probably not for the next flight because I know you guys want to see some more Airbus, specifically Wizz Air. So we'll try to do that. I'll try to accommodate. But we will be back in the 737. I will be showing the FMC from Winwing for the 737 as well. And for those of you that are channel members, I will be doing a channel members only stream soon, very soon. So stay tuned for that. Frank says, I wish the A380 had comms set up. I thought they did, didn't they?
Passengers deboarding starting.
Adam says, my favorite airplane is the A320 and the 737-800. Nice. What's your favorite aircraft for oceanic crossing? That's a really good question. Actually, you know what? The A350. Look at this guy. Just trolling. A350. The any builds A350. Ground bus, yeah, where is that? Actually, they're coming. They should be. Yeah, here they're leaving through the. You can see them walking through the jet bridge. I like these glass jet bridges. Justin A says good night, everybody. We'll watch a little bit more of this. This guy over here having trouble with his aircraft. Yeah, time to disconnect. No, you know what? We'll entertain him. I mean, if anybody from Vatsim is watching, this is, you know, this is the type of stuff that goes on when there's, especially when there's no controller. Anyway, we'll keep it. Make sure that the baggages are coming out, and we'll leave it like this, guys. All right, guys, I do apologize. I still am very, very jet lagged. I'm gonna probably have a nice cold glass of water now and then just go to sleep. But I will be back, hopefully better on the next stream. I'll try my best to come back for tomorrow. If not, I'll be back on Thursday. So until then, guys, thank you so much. I hope everybody has a good night. Everybody be good, be kind, stay safe, and I'll see you all on the next one. Thank you so much, everybody. Good night till the next time.